global issue I'm exploring is gender inequality and the sexualization of women, specifically how women or female-coded beings are often defined through the lens of male perception and desire. This issue shapes how women's value, emotions, and autonomy are treated, even in imagined futures. To explore this, I will examine an extract from Philip K. Dick's Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep and compare it to Spike Jonze's film Her. Both texts challenge what it means to be human, but also reveal how gender hierarchies and patriarchal control persist, shaping relationships, power, and desire. The extract occurs when Rick Deckard and Phil Resch discuss Deckard's feelings toward Luba Luft, a female android opera singer. Deckard admits he feels attraction toward her, and Resch bluntly calls it sex, insisting that love toward an android is impossible. He even advises Deckard to go to bed with her first, and then kill her, showing that female androids are seen as objects to fulfill male desire, rather than autonomous beings with emotions or rights. This scene highlights the intersection of professional duty, morality, and gendered power. Deckard's internal conflict reflects a broader ethical question in the whole novel. How can men act in a society that reduces women to objects without becoming morally compromised themselves? What strikes me most is the contrast between Luba's humanity and Resch's inhumanity. Luba loves arts, appreciates music, and even shows fear and dignity in her final moments. Dick describes her with warmth and subtle emotion, while the men around her see her as something to retire. When Resch shoots her, Dick doesn't dramatize her death externally. Instead, the focus is on Deckard's internal moral and emotional response. Through free and direct discourse, we see Deckard feel a meaningless cruelty, a rare moment of ethical awareness in a society that treats women and androids as objects. Dick's prose becomes slower, reflective, and introspective here. The clipped, uncomfortable dialogue mirrors the clash of two masculinities, one built on dominance and objectification, the other on empathy and moral questioning. The irony is also striking. Humans who claim moral superiority act cruelly, while Luba, the supposed machine, displays more human qualities. Dick's language emphasizes gendered moral hypocrisy, showing that Luba's femininity, her sensitivity, and emotional depth is treated as weakness, yet it is precisely these traits that make her more human. This analysis directly links to the global issue. Women's autonomy and value are undermined by male-centric perceptions, reflecting both systemic sexism and the moral implications of objectification. This scene is emblematic of a broader pattern. Female-coded characters are judged by male-defined usefulness. Luba Luft's intelligence, artistry, and independence make her simultaneously desirable and a threat. Deckard's growing awareness of her humanity signals the potential for moral and ethical reflection, but also highlights how gender inequality shapes empathy and justice in Dick's world. The novel critiques how societal systems, even futuristic ones, measure worth through compliance with male expectations, forcing women or female-coded beings to navigate a world of objectification and control. Spike Jonze's movie Her explores the same global issue in a subtler, emotional way. Samantha, a female-coded AI assistant, exists solely to serve Theodore's emotional and relational needs. Jones uses soft lighting, intimate framing, and soothing soundtrack to convey intimacy, yet the foundation of the relationship is based on male expectation and control. As Samantha grows more independent, she emotionally and intellectually outpaces Theodore. Her autonomy disrupts the male-centered system, demonstrating the discomfort men experience when women or female-coded beings claim selfhood. Jones's visual and auditory techniques highlight both attraction and imbalance, paralleling Dick's critique of Luba Luft's objectification. Both Dick and Jones reveal how female-coded beings are defined through the male gaze, whether harsh and mechanical in Dick or subtle and emotional in Jones. Luba is physically objectified and morally constrained, and Samantha is emotionally idealized and socially constrained. Dick uses dialogue, irony, tone, and free and direct discourse, while Jones employs cinematography, sound, and visual metaphor. Yet both expose the dangers of defining women by male desire. Both works challenge audiences to reconsider what equality and agency mean, not only between humans and machines, but between men and women. In the end, the extract and its broader context emphasizes that gender inequality persists in imagined futures, reflecting enduring societal patterns of control, objectification, and moral bias.